Ain't it a great day? Ain't it a great day? Ain't it a great day? Ain't it a great day?
Hello everyone, my name is Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is July 11th, 2025. And this is going to be a quick update, I promise, very quick update, because yesterday's update was rather long, and I'm not going to repeat myself. But just following through on what we were saying yesterday, that this is likely a top, despite us making all-time highs. So, it begs the question, is everybody buying? Are countries, companies, hedge funds, retail investors getting overly excited at making all-time highs and buying the top? And right now, the technicals are screaming there's a likelihood, a very strong likelihood. Listen, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just looking at the technicals and giving my best high likelihood, high probability read on the price action. I actually said, and those of you who follow the channel and, are clients of mine, know I was saying that we're likely to get a move down to the midline, come up. I was talking about 118 for weeks, okay? You can check 118, 118, 118. There's confluence at that level. This level is extremely important for Bitcoin. And it seems as if Bitcoin is finding resistance at 118. I did not change these lines. These lines have been in. You can check my videos. They've been in for quite some time. Question was, how were we going to get there? Was it going to be something like this? Or was it going to be something like this? Like I said yesterday. In any case, it looks like we're here now. And I really, one of the reasons I want to make a video, not to say, oh, look, rejection at the level that I called. No, what's really important, and one of the main reasons this video is so vital, is because a lot of people did buy the top. A lot of people are under the impressions that this is going to continue. Yet and still, the technicals on the higher time frame scream that this is actually the top of the top. So what do I mean by that? I mean, it's the top of this it's the top of this particular corrective pattern, right? This ABC flat correction, and it's the top of this larger 250-day distribution channel. If that's true, if I'm correct, get the hell out of your trades for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for things like XRP, for things that are not bullish right now because they are not on support. For a lot of other assets, this is actually a bottom, and this breaks people's brains. Again, this is going to be a short video, so I'm not going to explain how it's possible that certain assets are on support and then others are at resistance, and certain assets are starting their bull markets while others are finishing their bear markets. Not everything happens all in one go at the same time. There's subtlety, and there's a reason why you have to do careful analysis for each and every asset. And, carefully ascertain where in that asset cycle the price action is likely, right? So here, Bitcoin is very likely at a top of the top. So it's not just the top. We've been at a top for 250 or so days. You're now looking at the top of a top. So I said this before in a previous video. In a Wyckoff analysis distribution, you call this the Upthrust After Distribution. So the UTAD. If you were to flip it around, if you know Wyckoff accumulations, this is the spring. This is the final move up before the larger move down. And if that's true, you're not going to have a chance to save your positions. So this is one of the reasons I really wanted to make this video, just addressing the price action in Bitcoin that's very likely topped out at that 118 level, where we found so much confluence through Fibonacci, through pattern analysis. You can look it up in my previous videos. I'm not, again, going to rehash that. Again, I'm trying to make this a short video. And then let's just have a quick look at the Bitcoin dominance. And look, Bitcoin dominance is doing exactly what we thought it would. So when we were talking about alt season, and people making fun, hey, you've been calling alt season all this time. Like, this is exactly it. There are certain assets, like I said, that are beginning their bull run. And even if Bitcoin goes down, they're going to go down, but less. When Bitcoin goes up, they're going to go up, but more. That is alt season. You should see a confirmation of that by this indicator, Bitcoin dominance, the best indicator of alt season, bar none, going down. And that's exactly what it's doing, and it's doing it in exactly the way we thought it would. So we thought it would go up a bit and retest lost support as resistance. That's exactly what it did. And this is going down. If this goes down and continues to go down, it confirms our large high time frame analysis on many altcoins, many of the altcoins that my crypto portfolio mentorship and consultation clients are in. Rest assured, you're going to see higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows successively, consistently for months on end, regardless of what Bitcoin's doing, regardless of where Bitcoin's at. So rest assured on that front. That's all. I'm not going to make this video long, like I said, and I hope this was helpful, useful. Like, share, and subscribe. If you got value, consider buying me a coffee, i.e. tipping me by sending me Litecoin, Cash App, Venmo at the pinned comment below. And consider joining my crypto mentorship, portfolio, and consultation service, where you can choose up to 5 altcoins that I help you determine if they actually will produce sustainable gains during this crypto alt season. And I help you maximize those gains by identifying key levels of support and resistance to really maximize your profits. So that's all at the pinned comment below. You can sign up for that. Take care, everyone. Hope you're well. Bye.
I vocalize, too deep to localize, even when I'm right on the surface. You act surprised how I work this, but I can't lie. Many a good alibi. I'll catch you later. Visions are vividly enhanced with emphasis and amethyst to develop morale advantages which help us manifest magnanimous. We body vitals like evangelists. So listen when you're dealing with people who be revealing premonitions with precision. At least that's what I'm aiming at for now. I speak the language of the world, meandering throughout the crowd. Used to feel safe to say anything, but now it's a risk. It's hard for me to let go when all I can do is reminisce. Gone like the wind, here's where I begin. Should I smile or should I grin what's happening?